How many tickety times do I got to tell y'all that I do not know the best way of the contract negotiation ways to get the best chicken wings from the Waffle House? Why you need that syrup slathered and lathered and dathered all over that money? I cannot give you the best financial advice unless you throw them hands up in the chickity chat, y'all. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. We starving out here. Trying to figure out the best way to fingers into where's the flowers blooms into where the bloomings goes into where I I mean, I might be able to have to get a shopping bag and reach into my prison pocket and get a pearl out of there. I do not want to see Jeff Fafa's no spot no mores. Y'all keep on trying to show me Jeff Fafa's pearls. That's against the rules. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Y'all, that's your boy be starving out here. Trying to play peekaboo with that douche juice caboose. You already know Grandma Dunst. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what the TikTok video did because I didn't look at that. But I think the tickety TikTok video would think you already seen. We laid the bananas to rest. It says. Can I get some brains, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Trying to recontract negotiations, the contract negotiations, how many contract negotiations does goes into who really did tippity tap into the computes of the computing and says where we can get the ones and the twos and the threes to the add to the A, B's and to the C's. We need the computings to the compute to the matters and the matters of facts to the factuals and the matter factuals. As right now, looks like a factory reset. Can I get some brains, y'all? You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. That's right. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Eyes up. It's early in the daytime, but I need the eyeballs off of the camel toes. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. That's right. We need them hands in the chickity chat. If y'all having a happy day, and if you having a happy day, it's tickety times to eat them free tasty treats and guess the color. Why you spam brains? Whoa. Frank, where you at, Frank? We just landed on black. Frank, we outside and landed on black out here. Throw some hands in the chickity chat. Unless you trying to get Frank strong, then get them bony bone chickity chains. Zombie Code brand bone chains. Trying to keep everybody Frank strong. That's right. Let's throw them bones in the chickity chat. If you want to not have to pay the deductions of the amount of reductions, suctions for the child support that has to be coming from when every time Pony busts. How you think the backsplash looking like this? Let's get some backflips of Frank, y'all. Backflips of Frank. Staying Frank strong. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in this chickity chat, y'all? Unless you want to throw hands. And then, if you want to throw hands, I think you might need to talk to Skip. Skip ain't got nothing to say. Ain't no brains here. Skip ain't got nothing to say. Skip once used my ovipositor and didn't return it. You ever have a friend that does that? I mean, maybe like a family member or a friend of try to get them trying to get them shockers before the blockers from flowing up and blowing up. Aunt Flo got a visit. It's her time of the month. She needs that time of the month. Nothing to see here. No, 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 no. Chick is losing the gravities. Try to science it up in here. You ever need to know some science stuff? Number one fact of sciences is that gravity wins. You try to jujitsu around that monies, and next thing you know, you could have the GMOAs, HDS, the ASPs. You could have all the things attached to where those crusty truffle butter shuffles comes from. Biggest and bestest. But they will lose to gravity at the end of the day. If you don't throw them shockers and them blockers, y'all. You need to throw them shockers, then them blockers. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. No, I only met you on Grinder 2 times. Why you try to bring this up, right? I've been trying to figure out the Grinder app thing of the name of that. So thank you for bringing that up. I mean, not thank you because that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad later on when I start talking about Grinder. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. What's happening, everybody? I'm seeing like everybody but Frank and Richard. I do know it's a little bit of an odd time, but the video took off, so I had to decide where to go. And I didn't look at the ticketed TikTok where that video went. So, but I mean, I might I might have to go on ticketed TikTok next. But yeah, I looked at the YouTubes and I was like, dang, I better go look at it live on YouTubes. Boney. Uh, what are you talking about? No, I didn't blow up. I ate some popcorn, and I'm not allowed to eat popcorn as giggle farts. If I eat popcorn, the next thing I know, my front side of my diaper wipey starts to shoot like waterfalls, step in the opposite direction. The moisture levels is supposed to go down, losing the gravity. When I eat popcorn, the moisture levels go shooting up, defying science, not losing the gravities. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. I never did that to your wife. That was Richard's wife that did that to your wife. I only put Richard's wife up to that because she loves the beef sleeve so bad. You cannot accuse me and or Richard of that. That was Richard's wife. Boney, who is your daddy and what do you do, Boney? You need a mankini? I try to give you some brains. You could sit on my snickerdoodle. I told you to clean the mess up with my sex rag, son. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee tag, y'all? There ain't no brains here, I know. What I got though, what I got, I mean, I found some things when I went rolling around the trash. I've been dumpster diving. Yeah, I started dumpster diving, and the next thing I found was I made my crab ragoons with more moisture now. I figured out how to get more moisture per crab ragoons. Can I get some brains? I do got to figure out a cool saying thing for that thing, I think. But we gonna figure it out here together up in the Liggity Live, right, Boney? Skip is not pimping nothing. Skip is pimping Shane's mama. If he's pimping anything. Skip, they talking about you pimping, Skip. Frank ain't even here, Skip. We getting Frank Strong up in this money, and they saying you pimping out here, Skip. No Houdini with the weenie. We ain't trying to talk to David Blaine. Magic tricks go majistical, and the next thing you know, you trying to find Jeff Fafa's pearl. And we ain't trying to do that. Right, Skip? Skip even agrees with me. What's cracking, everybody? I know it's a little bit of early time, but the universe is trying to communicate. Pretty fly for a white guy, dang. Skip don't agree with that. Skip's like, no. I don't know if you know that. I know that they know that. I know that you know that they know that. I know that you know that. I lost the eyeball off a nosy. So now nosy don't know how to see. He don't know where he's going. He's gonna end up having me costing more child supports than I even know about the child supports. Yeah, more child supports on child supports easily adds my backsplash up to negativeness of happy fun time, right, Skip? Means less glizzies. Less glizzies means less um I'm on YouTube. I'm still talking in TikTok language a little. Less glizzies means there's less G spots to be hit on the multiples. That means that at the morning time, it don't pop up the same way it's supposed to. Skip does have beautiful eyes. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? Unless you need the morning time to pop up, that's right. Them roses be hitting multiples. I don't know if the queen's still here, but them roses be hitting multiples on multiples on multiples. Gotta stay plugged in. You need a good deal on any tiggity thing. You gotta come down here to Z's big ass, small ass storage units. I got grills. I got all fryers. I got all tiggity things. I got space. You need a room for rent. You need a place to rest your head for a couple hours. You can rent them out a couple hours at a time. You need to turn them tricks around for a downtown reach around. Get your ass down here to Z's big ass, small ass storage units. Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Eyeballs up. I did not y'all being naughty. Naughty. Now y'all being naughty. Connect. Naughty. I like muffin butter. Who doesn't like muffin butter? I like muffin on top of the muffin butter. if you don't know about hitting multiples on multiples with these roses, I got a thing to say since I mean like I mean like I just talked to a homegirl that claims allegate allegedly, and but I believe her. I believe her. Maybe officially there's alligator, but I believe her. So I think that officially counts as that. She definitely busted 15 times the first time she used the rose. Dang. Woo, woo. Get off my lawn. Meow. I gotta figure out a way to work that in, huh, monkey paws. Me and V, well, I mean, unless, I mean, me and Kurt, me and Kurt, might do some thiggity things. And maybe I can encourage him to take a shower. Oh, what's going on down there? I don't know what's going on down there. I'm these little ranty and talky things. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? So, it's at 16 minutes. So then, yeah, I know. And yeah, I gotta remind yes of a thing. Yes, remind me to remind you of a thing. Uh, as yeah, I definitely have to remind you of a thing. Yes. Yes is not an imaginary character like Frank. Yes exists. Yes is a pronoun and the adjectives and does conclude in conclusions. Start with letters, I think. Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. Well, everybody agrees with Boney. If you don't agree with Boney, um, you probably might want to start redirecting your thoughts because thinking and planning is definitely my worst thing. If I have a plan, let me tell you, things gonna go sideways. Sideways, like I'm talking about sideways, all the way. Talking about till to end up all the way in freaking Indiana trying to run naked through a cornfield sideways. But yeah, I got to work out a little kinks of the armors of this thiggity thing since I took a little break and stuff. And so right now it's sort of good. But I mean, I sort of do want to go tickety TikToking as well. Uh, so I don't know, chickity chat. What do y'all say? Say 10 more minutos and then TikTok or I don't know. Oh, I'm not. These cuffs are fluffy, and there was no kitty litter involved in it. All right, we got about one wheel spin and a free tasty treat. Get them votes in. Skip, Skip's all on the wheel. Get out the wheel, Skip. Skip is not agreeing with that. Look at his beautiful eyes. He got that shine up in that eyes. That's how you know he has all the orange juice. How the morning time pops up so good. Oh, oh, y'all guessing colors and not eating your free tasty treats. What, I gotta eat a free tasty treat for every one of y'all? Guess the color. Of course, it landed on purple. Shout out, baby mama number one. YouTube, can you get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Y'all being naughty, naughty, naughty. YouTube, I thought that we had an agreement to not stare at my camel toe and get the eyeballs up. And y'all keep going down on a downtown reach around staring at my camel toe. I've been trying all the naughty, not YouTube. Get the eyeballs off of my camel toes. Y'all being naughty, naughty YouTube. I've been trying to kegel my way to the looseness of the loosest of gooseness. And thank you for the confirmations. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? That's naughty, YouTube, naughty. I will try to hypnotize y'all with my cuff. But I ain't trying to hypnotize y'all with my camel toe. Can I get the eyeballs up? Trying to get Frank Strong up in this liggity live. Can I get the eyeballs up? If you need to get plugged into how many WD-40 cans it takes to ingest the ingestions to get lubed up, can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all? The morning time does have suppressors. When the suppressors comes in, then sometimes you got to get a big colorful ball. Sometimes Nosy loses his eyeball. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Y'all keep on staring at the camel toe, y'all. I thought I needed the eyeballs up. Oh, Piggly Wiggly Squiggly. Piggly Wiggly Squiggly is definitely in the house. You know what else I found while I was dumpster diving? I found some turtle heads. That's right. There is benefits to being a trash panther. You don't only get crabs. Sometimes you get turtle heads popping out the backside of the front side of your diaper wipey. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Why does everybody keep asking me tapes or CDs? I think that tapes die out and CDs scratch. So I think what's going on right here? Whatever this is, how you technology me? You try to technology me on which technologies that we using the best technology right here. We have whatever this technology is the best one. Who needs a tape and a CD if you got this technologies? You maybe know somebody that got some brains. There is no cuss nuts. I don't know where the cuss nuts went. No, they're definitely not dead. Just like VHSs, all that stuff. They're definitely not dead, but uh, it's like you back in the day when you would get a CD and stuff, and you play it in your car and it bump down the road and stuff, like your stuff gets scratched and all that. Now, today's day and age, you're not about to put a CD you buy in the car unless you know you're just taking a cruise and you're gonna freaking hotbox the thing, and already know you're not about to hit potholes. Where I live, that means you can't you can't do that. There's potholes everywhere outside. But if you're gonna buy a CD or a tape nowadays, you're gonna watch it at cribs and sit in the crib, you know. How we get on this subject? Naughty, naughty, naughty. But yeah, well, Michael on Alien wants me to put out a VHS tape, And I thought he was as insane and crazy and as insane crazy as I am when he was like, let's do that. And that now I'm like, that's been over a year. Um, Rest in peace, everybody from the last year. Uh, but yeah, I thought he was nuts when he first proposed the idea, and I was like, damn, I don't know. And he wants to make the movie thing out of the Liggity Liggity Lies, and then the way I end the Liggity Liggity Lies, it's shoot. Uh, I'm pretty sure there's a way, no matter what, even if the corrupted files is corrupted, the corruptedness, the corrupted, that I could get all footage of all lives and then cut up the things. And I think that shoot, there's some thiggity things to those things. Well, I can't mail them to you, but I got them on Timu. You know what else I get on Timu? I get Piggly Wiggly Squigglies that hit multiples. Let's test the settings. Here's setting one. Welcome to Zombies Chaos. The Mars. That's right, roses in the chickadee chickadee chat. I need roses in the chickadee chickadee chat, y'all. That makes the tum num pretty quick. Welcome to Zombies Chaos SSSMR. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. I need roses up in the chickadee chickadee chat, y'all. What did she do? Hit this 15 times? I mean, like, my tongue is instantly numb, but I sort of like it. That's the fifth setting. No, that's the fifth. I mean, that one, I would have to say, that would have to probably be the best one if I was to put it on the under region where my hemorrhoid leads to the downtown reach around. I think that that would be the best one, but I mean, I don't know. I am not a scientist. I am only trying to encourage y'all to keep the eyeballs up in the chickadee chickadee check, y'all. And y'all keep going down trying to stare at the camel toes. That's naughty, YouTube. Naughty, naughty. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chickadee chat? Skip, they listen about as good as you. What in the hell is that a definition to? Skip, chill. What is that a definition to? I'm going to read it out loud. That's hang on, chat, chickadee, chat, chill. That's the same sound the guy's ass makes after he had like 3 quarts of R pumped up inside of him, and he's trying to let fire out real slow so nobody notices that he's power bottom. I don't know if you know that. I know that they know that. I know that you know that they know that. I know that you know that. Why in the Yugoslavia is you hears? Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? My tongue is still numb. Who? Hey, I mean, I know it's KSSS on Mars. We're about to do a little bit more of that stuff. That was just a little tickety tat 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 tickety test this. That's right. I need some brains up in the chickity chat. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Can I get a El Whooshy? No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. Ain't brains here. You got fingers and toes. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. James Cruz, if you are who I think that you are, can I get some brains? Are you guys talking about the crunchy turd nuggets? I'm not sure. I almost pressed buttons. Stop pressing buttons. Hands up. Hands up. Whooshies down. Whip. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Y'all being naughty, naughty, naughty. YouTube, I thought I was trying to inform y'all about the best way to get the best price for Avopositor. How you find the best price? That is with getting the larger than average size of pony. Allegedly, all the corns. Oh shoot, lost to gravity. The corns lost gravity. Dude, like your sentence makes less sentences than most of my sentences make. How you gonna out sentence the way that's? I mean, which diameter does you got? I mean, you probably got like 82 spokes around that money's. I bet if you bent over, you would probably darken the sun. Nobody let this man moon you. Leave that man. Can you just leave your butthole in the prison pocket away from the public? Cause not, I mean, you try to sentence a sentence is where the sentence is it gonna go. Touch the boy. You might, I mean, you might want to redirect the dictions that you talk about. Frank is currently, I think he's asleep. Hopefully, he's asleep right now. Frank, yeah, he should be asleep right now. Hopefully, he's asleep. He's. I went on a buffet binge, right? And Frank did the same thing, but Frank, unfortunately, shouldn't have done that. Well, I shouldn't have did that either. But I mean, I still might currently be on that. Sometimes I like to eat extra, and then maybe I'll poop a little extra in the daytime. That's why I got my zombie coat brand diaper wipey. Can I get the eyeballs? Up in the chicken chat, y'all. Yeah, brains. Brain. Now y'all spelling words. Why is everybody trying to trick me? Why is the chickadee chat trying to trick me today? Oh, yours ain't like that. Does it lose absorption? Does yours lose absorption? Because I need to know about every diaper wipey that loses the absorption rate of the how much gets absorbed. Thank you for spamming brains. I was trying to ask a serial questions, and now all I got is a whole bunch of honey bunches of oats and brains that Skip can't get. Huh, Skip? You gonna get some of them brains? Hell no, Skip. Get out of here, Skip. I just totally didn't catch that on the cameras. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat, y'all? Y'all keep being naughty, 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 naughty. There will be no more L Whooshies. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chat, y'all? I once tried to juggle, and all I end up with is these big, heavy bowling pins. And I don't know how to juggle still. I'm missing this. Still don't know how to juggle. But these things are heavy. Thank goodness that thing just missed the glizzy blaster and the ukuleles. Hit the crab, but the crab was soft. The crab might have had infected a little more. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Anybody that finger bangs that sub and that notification bell gonna notify the chickadee chat. And then I think that does things like where maybe that they might subscribe back to you. I think. I don't know if that how is that how it works here. Me and Skip ain't got brains. We trying to figure it out. We do know that science works as a matter of facts and factuals of the infactual matters. What's happening? Good to see you're still breathing. Skip don't know about how many times I got the video evidence of the footage. Him selling them free 99 downtown reach arounds. They built in a RICO case on Skip. That's right, Skip. They talk about you guys a whole. That's a good point. You should tell your attorney that. I mean, he got a good point. I mean, I can't deny him. I mean, that's a good point, Skip. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Trying to figure out the best way to finger out a downtown reach runner, how I could fit into my new mankini. I bought one that was 7 sizes too small, and these are the ones that I wear. I bought one. I don't even know. Yeah, I can't tell that joke. Whoa, whoa, brain. Whoa, slow down. Dang, but if I did though, yeah, same time and place. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? So are you saying that my 10 down by the Ripper might blow down due to gusty winds today, weatherman? I'm just trying to get the weather report, and I know that it's not time for the morning report. And this is that late liggity live. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? And y'all being naughty. Eyeballs. Up. Eyeballs. Skiddamer. Scoop. Sky. There's something where I say sky. Yeah, I need to think of words like that. My voice does a weird thing when I do that since I've wrecked my voice. Checked and wrecked my voice. That's right. Skip on that Rico case. That's what I'm saying. They have allegations and phone recordings, and they got El Wooshies. The Popo got El Wooshies. El Wooshies on you, Skip. What are you going to do? They got the whole Rico on you, son. They calling you the Banana King. I don't know why they would do that. They calling you the Banana King, son, and now you got the whole Rico case on you. They talk about allegations that you hit multiples on multiples with different thiggity things on different thiggity things, son. You about to get cooked. The judge gonna fry them boots. Yeah. Yeah, you might want to loosen your keister hole. Yeah, you're gonna get cooked. I don't know why they put all them charges on you though. I I don't even know I never even heard of who the Banana King was. I mean, Banana King. Who? What? I don't know why there's bananas on the Wooshy flag. Skip. I thought you designed that. Oh, you did design that. Screen record. He's. Hola, mi amor. Welcome back to the dark side. Good to see you're still breathing. Pigaboo. I'm just trying to figure out why you ain't invested in the best stock investment of getting the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat by this time of night. I thought that you look at that. Boney, as soon as I get y'all to where I don't have full access to a downtown reach around, Boney busts off the bone chain. Get back here, Boney. Boney, get down. Boney, get bones down, shockers up. I need to know, chickadee chat. If you like that old shocker, that new shocker, how many times you gonna throw that new at me? Down under. Ain't no brains here. Yeah, he's looking rough. He ain't even at the point. I don't think Skip had no brains, and like the whole time I known him, and I known him my whole life. I don't know. Get back here, Pony. Pony, get back here. Bones down, shockers up. I don't know why Boney keeps busting out the bone chain. At least the plug, freaking don't bust out the bone chain. How's everybody's elevation station seen as we just got done with one holidays and about to hit another holidays? Because I always feel like Earth Days is another way of respecting of the Mother Earths and the natures. So that's another day to blow that loud liggity loud liggity loud all liggity long liggity long. No, yeah. No, we're dumpster diving. We're gonna be raccoons. You know that the raccoons use their opposable thumbs. That means they can wrap their thumbs around their bonies. And also, I heard some Some have larger than average bonies. I'm talking about really big, like this thiggity thiggity thing. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chickity chat, y'all? Y'all keep being naughty. I'm about to have to clean off my sex rag. Y'all being naughty. Can I get the eyeballs up? Naughty YouTube, naughty, naughty, naughty. Y'all being naughty. I know my camel toe looking extra fresh at definitions. And Skip over here looking like he's tattletaling for his last tickety tickety tie. He about to have to owe lots of child support. Him and Boney together. Boney. Bones lose the gravities. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chickity chat? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. The chain? I haven't named. You want to name the chain? You can name the chain. Or what? This is the plug. What are you talking about? Which chain are you talking about? Talking about them roses from Timu's or what you talk about? Night Owl. Are you serial? Yes, you see that? Yes. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chickity chat? Unless you ready to eat free tasty treats, because I don't know if you know that. I know that they know that. I know that there's not enough free tasty treats to indulge the resurgence of how much kitty litter lists free tasty treats there is out there in the streets of the world of today. It's getting an overabundance. It's getting over demanding. The way that the downtown reach around is happening at Waffle Houses has gone to a bare minimalist. And the prices have gone up. Just like Boney busting off the bone chain. Can I get some brains? Bones down, shockers up. Boney, get back here. Hola, mi amo Z. The camel toe, y'all, eyeballs up. Y'all keep talking about the camel toe. The magic cameraman, camera woman, whatever whatever it is of the day that, whatever day that, the days of whatever days you, whatever y'all like to say, whoever it is behind the camera, you keep on talking like that, they're gonna keep on going straight down to the camel toes. Look at that, the turkey curtains, they're flapping, they're going balk, and gobble, gobble. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all. Can I get the eyes up? Eyes up? The daisy chain. Cedric? Do you want me to shout out Cedric? And Cedric needs a shout out, y'all. Can we get some Cedrics up in the house? Because Cedric's mama is way looser than Shane's mama. Cedric has the loosest mama in the whole industry. Cedric's mama is tearing that giggity game up like Boney. Cedric's mama mows more child supports and yardbirds than Shaboy. You think I get FedExual? You don't even know how FedExual Cedric's mama gets, because Cedric's free. Free Shaq. Can I get some free Shanes up in the chickity chat? One time on the one time. Can I get some free Shanes for Shane's sake? But Cedric's mama is way loosier, goosier than Shane's mama ever wished it to be. We talk about ain't nobody touching no walls up in there, money, son. Cedric's mama is the loosest, the goosest, and all lickety land. Shout out Cedric and Cedric's mama. Cedric's mama has Waterfalls bust out the backside though. Like if you hit that money on the backside, you might end up looking like Shaboy's backsplash on a good happy day ending in a why can I get some hands up in the chickadee chat? Y'all having a happy. Shout out Cedric's mama. Cedric's mama is hitting multiples with only roses. I don't know what it is about the jackhammer thiggity thing about that thiggity thing, but Cedric's mama still is not the leader of the how many multiples you ever hit with the first times you used the roses. But shout out Cedric and Cedric's mama, y'all. Cedric's mama does know how to hit multiples. I don't know, my Glizzy Blaster been talking about things like that. But Cedric's mama says, not now, not right. Meow. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Maybe know somebody that got some brains. Cedric's mama don't even know how to hit a double G spot with a Glizzy Blaster. She's the one that ran off with Boney and Skip. Cedric's mama is the liggity lead yard bird. Cedric's mama, I need to interrogate your mama, Cedric. Cedric, thank you for showing your face here, but where's your mama? I need to talk to her, show mammy. Right. Meow. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Peekaboo. Yeah, I'm saying like at least with Shane's mama, you could at least there's some feeling. Cedric's mama blowing dust. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Wait, is it welcome back if you haven't finger banged the sub button yet? I looked at the analytics of the situations, and 60%, if not higher, do not finger bang the sub button. I'm playing. I ain't a real YouTuber. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, yo? What sentences are you sentencing? Well, now you ain't even making no sense, not even to me. You were half making sense to me, and now you ain't even making sense. All right, let's get off Cedric's mama because Boney just got out. I mean, pull out game good, Boney. Good job. Bones down. Trying not to get that child support. Hey, Cedric, are you still in the house? This is the late So I do think that this late might unclog a drain. I think definitely go an hour on it. I should unclog a drain. But Cedric, are you in the house? Are there, Cedric? Is it just your mom, Cedric's mom? She's deaf and has herniated disc right now, so she got to like leave her legs up and it's a whole sight. Cedric, if you ain't here still, let me just tell you, you just made way in some thiggity things, Cedric. Uh, Especially you and your mama. Cause your mama gonna mud wrestle Shane's mama over her little baby boy being free. I need some free Shane's up in this chickity chat. If you need Shane's mama to win, unless you need Cedric to win. If you need Cedric to win, I need hands in the chickity chat. Cause Cedric's mama gonna throw hands at Shane's mama. I need some hands up in the chickity chat if you want Cedric's mama to win. Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. We need some free Shane's up in the chickity chat. Otherwise, Shane's mama has no chance. No chance. Look at the reducing and how many hands are getting thrown up in the chickity chat. Y'all keep throwing them hands, having a happy day. Every one of them happy days is a vote for Cedric's mama. Which we all know Cedric mama. Cedric mama looser than Santa Claus. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. I did not do that. That wasn't me. That was Skip. Hey, Skip, I'm telling on you for once. How you like it when the tables is turned, stunt? Oh, you don't like it, huh? In reality, I could probably body slam Skip around here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. The tent does have high diameters, but when you go to cubits, then the circumferences of how many zirconias actually does pop out, and that the unicorns do produce the best douche juice caboose when mixed with the right tidy cat kitty litter in order to make the best crunchy turd nuggets known to man's. As you know, thus in conclusion, Skip be telling. Why you gotta be telling all the time, Skip? Oh, it's cause Cedric's mama. That's BS. Cause we just made Cedric's mama up right here, right now. There's no way that you made all that stuff up because of Cedric's mama. You've been telling on me for years, son. Yeah, there's no way. That's false allegations against Cedric's mama. And Cedric's mama been sucking up all the thiggity things, all liggity lies. Come on now, Skip. You gonna you really think that everybody gonna you think they do you really think that everybody's gonna understand that you is full of douche juice caboose, huh, Skip? You're gonna keep on tattletaling and telling lickety lies. How many James Patterson books have you wrote on me, Skip? Seeing as how do the in conclusions and thus is that you really think that the people gonna believe that douche juice coming out your mouth, son? Y'all hear this? Thiggity, they ain't no wait. Skip. Skip, do you understand? None of that even makes any sense. Like, your story and your timeline doesn't even make sense, Skip. There is no way you ever wheelbarrowed down the Nevada state line. That that thus in conclusion has definitely never happened. You would never even went to Arizona. And how many you trying to get us to believe that you did that and went to Belize right afterwards, and then you keistered a bunch of thiggity things and went back here to snitch again? You thiggity think we gonna buy them liggity lies, Skip? That's right, turn to an interrogation station. I got my handcuffs on. You want to get handcuffed to me again, Skip? You know that didn't end well the last ticket time that happened, son. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that got some brains. Well, Skip does need some lube. Uh, or more duct tape. I was getting ready to just take his face off. Yeah, Skip's face is ready to go out, but Peekaboo, Skip's face, it don't really look different. He's he's a lot like me. Like, you take it out, you're like, oh, hang on, Peekaboo. This one might be a little fancier. That one might be fancier. Depends on which party you're going to, you know. I'm not talking about those kind of parties. Those parties make Boney really mad. Boney thinks he makes all the donut holes in the holes of the donuts. He does not like that the Diddy donut hole shop is open. Boney deserves to make all the donut holes in the holes of the donuts. There's no reason why that donut shop has to be around. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Sentences. What's going on with all these sentences? Oh, hey, what's happening, Sean? Yeah, well, I do think that the odds of me and Skip having reproductions is zero, seeing as we're hetero life mates. That means there is no penetration. Thank you very much. You know, I would have to make that clear one day, but I guess today's the day. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat? And if you wanna vote for Shaboy, I need some brains in the chickadee chat. You wanna vote for Craig? We need socks. Craig, you inherit socks, Craig. No, I can't do that. Uh we're gonna have to think of something for Craig. Yeah, we have to think of something for Craig and stuff and things. One time on the one time, y'all. I ain't got no brains. I ain't got no brains. I thought I sneezed, but I sharded. Good thing I got a zombie cold brain diaby wipey. That's why I need the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. I need y'all to defy gravity. We need gravity defying to be happening all the